back to another video once again, and tonight we're going to be completing, well, not completing, but doing another image of the garden. And I can exactly get the girl's face from the same way, but before we jump right into that video, I have done some practice that I decided to video. Now if you look carefully, you're going to notice that I did it with pencil first and then I did it with ink, because something that I would notice is that when I'm doing it with pencil, the camera doesn't really pick up the pencil that well, so that's why I did it like that. One of the things that I've noticed that I've got a difficulty with is the shapes and basically how to draw them. Some of it was a bit really hard, so my advice would be just start somewhere, and it's okay to erase, it's okay to scrap and try again, just keep trying. So these are some of the things that I was working on, and the plain shape next to it is basically what it is and what position it is in. I like the little army girl saluting. That one looks pretty nice. If you want, you can just pause the video and take a screenshot. I am currently listening to a scary story. I was listening to a few all through the day, and this video is not gonna get out until later on tonight. Bye. So tonight's scary story, well, the ones that I've been listening to while filming this was I've been a search and rescue diver for 12 years, part 1 to, I'm gonna say part 4, the final. Then I know why we never returned to the moon, which was pretty interesting. Oh, and I was dead for 6 minutes and saw heaven. I would rather go to hell. Then there's the void. Yeah. So back to the drawing. Like I said, you can just screenshot it and just keep trying. The sketchbook here is one that I made. I stitched the pages together myself, and the table underneath what I'm using on, the paintings on it, they're not mine. I saw them on Pinterest and I just decided to paint them. So there's that. Oh, I'm a bit sleepy. Yeah, I know, I guess sleepy at night. Oh, I started watching Rick and Morty, and it's pretty, oh boy, I cut the, never mind. I just realized I did something really bad. I don't know if it was me or if it was somebody else, but I'm pretty sure it was me because I was playing here. I basically cut the plastic on my table, which is bad because I use paint and I don't want to damage the painting I've got underneath. So I'm just gonna get a new piece and put it over, and right now mosquitoes are bothering me. But back to the drawing. Like I said, I'm still learning while I'm making these videos, and I'm just doing this because I am bored in quarantine with nothing much to do. But I really do like making these videos. The push-ups, the sports bra, and the normal. I'm guessing for, well, not I'm guessing for those, if you're drawing a character with those, then there you have an idea on what it would be like if the character was wearing any of those things. Something that I did again with this drawing, and I noticed the ears were a bit weird. I'm going to be yarning all the time. I went to bed like 3 this morning, and then I got up back around 10. It is not ideal. Okay, back to drawing. Something that's a bit weird that I've noticed is that drawing the person's body, it's a bit difficult. I mean, there's certain shapes and there's never a straight line. There's so many dips and bends and curves, especially with the shoulder and then the fingers. I've always had difficulty drawing fingers, so maybe I'll make a video on drawing fingers later on. but the body has a lot of different curves. And drawing head, I'd usually have a difficult time with head where I draw the head too big and the body too small, but from this point of view it looks like the body is too big and the head is too small. Now this one is not exactly complete, but it was the first idea I've had for the drawing, with the girl holding a mirror in the woods. So the mirror is basically like the portal to get into the garden. Last video I mentioned the garden, and so I decided to draw the portal or the gateway. So in this picture, I didn't think I'd let you guys know her name. Her name is Rosemary. I'm not sure if I'd given her a name before, but I've decided on the name last night, Rosemary. And here she's holding the mirror, and there's a trick. You can't just hold a mirror up inside this clearing. I didn't tell you about a clearing too, did I? Okay, so I have a little piece of the story here that I am going to read, and then I'm going to get back to the video because there's still some more time. So, once upon a time, many years ago, and yes, I did start with once upon a time, there was a garden as old as the earth where body parts grew. The owner of this garden was a beautiful soul who created a garden to help her friend's creation. She opened the gateway in the middle of an empty field into her garden. Come away from the story. I wasn't sure if I said her brother last night or her friend, but it's her friend. If I said her brother, I'm very sorry for that. So back to the story. And from plants she created hearts and lungs, eyes and lips, livers and kidneys to help humans. But the humans got greedy. They took and they took more than what they needed. So she closed the garden. Only a few know where to find the garden, but they would all tell you the same thing. Turn back. Don't go looking for trouble. But at night, if you close your eyes, pay close attention, listen carefully to the wind, you will hear the melody sung by the lips in the garden. You can follow the melody, and who knows, maybe you just might find the door to the garden, and it might be open. Who knows? So, that's the story. I just had 2 photos up with the line art of this drawing, so if you want, you can just just copy the line art and color it however you want. If you ever do that, I would like to see your artwork. You can just send it to me on my email at san29381@gmail.com. It will be down in the description. And it's coming up to the end of this video. Yes, I know, a very fast video, not too long this time. I usually make really long video that's probably putting you to sleep. So as we are nearing the end of this video, you can just pause anytime and take screenshots of the drawings that I was doing earlier where I was learning, and maybe you can do them, you can put them together and try something of your own. It's always nice learning new things. It's always fun. So maybe you can try that and see if you like it. Also, I hope you stay safe during quarantine. You can listen to Scary Stories, Dr. Creepin, and Dark Somnia. They have some of the best stories that you could ever think about. And just listen to them. They have some wonderful stories that I listen to all the time. So, once again, I hope you take care during quarantine. Oh, and before you go, it would be lovely if you could just leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would really mean a lot to me. Also, just one last thing about the mirror. I had no idea how to do the mirror, and if you notice at the end of the video, these are all the supplies that I used during this video. They're all very cheap markers that you can practically find anywhere, so maybe you can get them. Yeah, so there is that. I didn't know how to do the mirror like I said, so I just used gray and mixed it very light and just put it onto the paper. What I noticed was that it picked up the ink and it spread it all onto the little yellow creature there. In the next story, I'm going to tell you how you can access the kit, well, the mirror, how you need the mirror to work. But let's just say those yellow creatures play a big part in making that mirror work. After I used the gray and realized they didn't really give off much of a shimmer, I used a glitter marker to do it. And again, I'm going to tell you how the creatures work from in the mirror. Anyway, take care, stay safe, have a wonderful rest of your whatever time of the day it is. Bye, and enjoy watching the rest of the video. At the end is a photo of this painting when it's complete.